All right, guys, let's go ahead and quickly have a closer look at everything that comes included with the Fulaim X6 wireless microphone kit. So let's start off right here at the bottom. We do have 4 wireless microphones, also known as the transmitters. We do have one receiver over here that we can actually connect this receiver to many different devices. For an example, we can use these adapters over here, which are USB-C to USB-C or USB-C to Lightning, that we can connect the receiver to our mobile phones. We can also use this receiver with this USB-C connection, for an example, to connect to our laptops and to our PCs as well. And we can also use this receiver with this TRS to TRS cable to connect the receiver to our cameras as well. So we have multiple different options as far as connecting the receiver along with these wireless microphones to many different devices. So let's go ahead and continue over here. Top left hand side, you will see that we do have a USB-A to 5 USB-C connections. And the reason why we have this cable is because this is the cable that we're going to be using to charge all 5 of our devices over here. If we move along over here to the right hand side, you can see that we do have 4 fluffy little windscreens, little wind muffs. These are definitely going to be coming in very helpful when we want to record some audio and video outdoors in a windy environment. And we do also have the user manual quick start guide as well. And how can you not mention this hard case over here that we can use to keep everything stored inside when we are not using it and nice and organized. So guys, are you looking for a high quality wireless microphone that's simple to use? Well, meet the Fulaim X6. The X6 features a 4 mic design, making it perfect for group interviews, team projects, live stream events, and general content creation, offering a 4 mic system at the price of most 2 mic setups. It delivers exceptional value without compromising on quality. With broad capability, it works seamlessly with cameras, smartphones, tablets, laptops, and more. Perfect for all kinds of users. Capable of delivering 48 kilohertz at 24-bit audio. It captures crystal clear sound with intelligent noise cancellation settings. You can choose between normal noise cancellation or high noise cancellation to suit your environment. It also features a low cut filter to eliminate unwanted low frequency noise. As far as the setup, it is effortless with automatic pairing in under 3 seconds. Adjust your audio on the fly with the 5-level adjustable gain control and 1-click to mute functionality. This microphone uses advanced 2.4 gigahertz wireless technology. The high-resolution display screen on the receiver keeps you informed at a glance so you can see all of your audio levels and settings. For professionals, the X6 offers mono and safety track recording modes. The safety track actually records one channel at 6 dB lower, which actually protects against accidental audio peaks. The receiver features a 3.5mm output jack, and you can connect the receiver to your camera or your headphones for real live time monitoring. Plus, the built-in rechargeable battery provides up to 10 hours on the transmitters and 5 hours on the receiver, with USB-C charging even during use. Each transmitter features a built-in omnidirectional mic for excellent sound pickup and includes a clip design that can easily be clipped onto our clothing, and also has a magnetic attachment which makes it easy to wear and mount in many locations. All right, guys, check it out. You guys are listening to the X6 wireless microphone right now. It is clipped over here onto my shirt. I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of my settings. We're going to kind of go through and test out all the different options that we have available. So let's go ahead and quickly do this because we do have quite a bit of information to cover. So right now, wireless microphone, we're using the built-in wireless microphone. Perfect. So where is the receiver and what am I recording to? The receiver is connected to my camera, just clipped onto the top, the cold shoe mount on my camera, and I'm using the TRS cable to connect the receiver to my camera's microphone input. Perfect. So as far as the receiver, what settings do we have set onto the receiver? The receiver is set to the safety track mode. So what is the safety track mode? If you guys are not familiar, safety track mode basically gives you 2 channels. Let's call it channel A and channel B. Channel A and channel B are going to be the same quality, the same audio, everything's going to be the same. The only thing that's going to be different is the right channel will actually be recorded 6 dB lower than the left channel. So what does that mean, or how is that any good for us, or why am I using that? Well, because just in case I record the audio too loud, see the left channel is maybe clipping or kind of peaking. I kind of got all distorted. Well, no worries, because the right channel will actually be recorded lower. So if I needed to, I can delete this one or lower it, or if it was really bad and damaged, I might want to just not use it at all. And now I can just use the right channel, which is basically just in a nutshell giving me more flexibility in post-production. Again, just like I said, if the one channel records too high, I have a backup one which is lower. Fantastic. So again, the safety track mode is definitely a great feature. I'm going to be using it. I definitely recommend for you guys to at least check it out and test it out if you guys have not done so already. So now that you guys know what mode we're recording to right now, I also do have the receiver set, the gain, you know, the dB gain, basically the output gain that I'm sending to my camera, and basically like the volume gain of the microphones. I have it set to number 4 out of the 5. So there's basically 5 different gain settings. Number 1 would be the lowest, number 5 would be the highest, and right now I have it set to number 4. Also the camera settings. So from my understanding, usually it's kind of recommended for the camera that you're using, at least in my case or from my experience and knowledge, you want to set your camera, the actual camera's menu setting for the microphone to like low. So for an example, if your camera comes stock at default at 0 dB, you want to lower it, for an example, to like maybe -6 dB or -8 or 10 or 12, somewhere in that ballpark. You want to kind of lower it, and then you want to probably bring up the gain on the receiver itself, on the X6, for an example. Again, you can do some monitoring as well by plugging in headphones either onto your camera if you have a headphone jack. The output from the receiver, not only can we connect it to our camera, but if we wanted to, we can plug in headphones as well into the receiver, which is the output, the 3.5mm output, and we can monitor the audio that way. So again, we know which mode we're in, we know the gain dB setting, and that's it. I have every other setting off. So what are the other settings that we have available? Well, on the receiver, we can actually enable or disable low cut filter, which is going to reduce basically those lower frequencies. I do not have that on right now. And as far as the noise cancellation, we can enable that right over here on the microphone with the yellow button, one press. So we do have 2 modes of noise cancellation, basically a normal mode noise cancellation, and we have like a higher mode noise cancellation. So again, noise cancellation, it's exactly that. It's going to cancel out the noise in the background, the unwanted noise. Right now, noise cancellation is off and the low cut filter is off. It's pretty much what you're gonna get from the X6 right out of the box. This is what it sounds like. So as of right now, I have done nothing whatsoever in post-production besides maybe adjusting my gain or my volume of my audio. I did not add any effects or any post-processing. The only thing I did was either raise the volume or lower the volume of my audio as of right now, and basically just to kind of make sure that it's not peaking or too low or too high. So on the count of 3, I'm going to just kind of give you guys an example on what the audio could even sound like, even potentially, if you do some kind of minor tweaks in post-production. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So now you guys are listening to a little bit of post-processing audio that's done in DaVinci Resolve. Again, I'm definitely not no kind of audio professional or engineer. I just kind of put on my headphones, turn up my speakers, and kind of hear what kind of sounds good to me. So I just wanted to add a little bit more bass and a little bit more fuller the sound. So you guys let me know in the comments what you guys actually like better. Let's go ahead and actually go back to no post-processing audio effects at all. Let's go back, 1, 2, 3, clap. Perfect. So now we're back. No post-processing whatsoever to the X6. All right, so let's continue on with the rest of the test. We got a lot of stuff to cover. Let's go ahead and enable noise cancellation. Press the yellow button here and take a look at the LED, what happens over here onto the microphone itself. Perfect. So if you guys notice, you guys got a green LED over here now, basically indicating that noise cancellation, the normal noise cancellation, is enabled right now. So let's do a quick little silence test to hear if we hear anything in the background. You're probably not going to. 1, 2, 3, silence test. Perfect. So there's a quick little silence test, noise cancellation, normal. Just kind of listen, not only to the background noise, but also kind of listen to my voice. Does my voice still sound full? Does it still sound good? Is the noise cancellation cutting out the kind of frequencies from my voice at all? So this is all kind of stuff that I like to pay attention to. So I just wanted you to just have your ear out for it. So let's go ahead and enable it. Okay, perfect. High end, the higher level of noise cancellation is enabled. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Quick little silence test. All right, there it is. So how do I know noise cancellation number 2 is on the higher one? Well, that green LED that we had before now is actually green in like a reddy orange color. So it's like 2 LEDs in one, which is telling me the noise cancellation number 2 high is enabled. So mic check 1 2 3, mic check 1 2 3. Let's go ahead and turn it off. Let's just go back to right out of the box X6. Perfect, noise cancellation off. How do I know? I do not have any LED illuminated over here on this wireless microphone besides the solid blue, which basically tells me that I'm connected to the receiver. Let's go ahead and turn on low cut filter onto the receiver. All right, bingo. Low cut filter is on right now. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Does it change my voice? Is it making really much of a difference? Overall, let me know what you guys think if you guys notice a difference. Let's go ahead and turn off the low cut filter. All right, perfect. So there it is, low cut filters off. This is the X6, pretty much right out of the box, wireless microphone. So one thing that I wanted to point out to you, there's a 3.5 millimeter input jack on these transmitters. What does that mean? Well, we can actually connect a lavalier, like a wired lavalier microphone, instead of using the built-in microphone. That's an option if you wanted to. I feel that for the price of the X6 and what we were getting, it's fantastic. To be honest with you, I don't own any other microphone kit with 4 wireless microphones. So I just feel like this is a great addition to my collection of audio gear. So guys, I think that might be a wrap for these tests. Again, if there's anything else you guys want to specifically see, let me know.